Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is episode 3 of Gilded City Adventures. We are still taking some time off from the main campaign. We are hoping to get back to it soon. But in the meantime, we still have lots of fun stuff going on here. So don't forget to leave us a like, comment, a subscription about what you're liking about the side campaign so far and what you're looking forward to when we get back to the main campaign. Also, of course, follow us on social media at Rollers Guild DND on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok as well, hopefully. Yeah. I don't have anything else. So with that all being said, as always, for this side campaign, we're going to jump on in to tonight's episode.
Last time.
This time.
We journey back to Waterdeep to join the new adventuring party, Rodax, who are in the employ of Amos Durant, doing work for him to help ensure the safety of the citizens of Waterdeep against any magical dangers. Now, on a day-to-day basis, your group is often in the office, but you are field agents who do get sent out on missions when they arise. It just so happens that Amos has sent you all to meet with a human sage, Vasil Talistrome, who has reported an issue that he would like for Amos's order to look into. So you all have been dispatched to speak with Vasil and figure out what's going on, what he wants, what the deal is. Krug was unable to join you, at least for now, though maybe catching up with you later. But for now, you have all arrived at Vasil's home. He lives over in the Sea Ward. Very nice house. And you're let into sort of a sitting room. Despite how nice the house is, the sitting room is mostly pretty plain. Unadorned, except for a symbol, several symbols of different gods resting on top of the mantle. But after a few moments, Vasil comes in and joins you. Middle-aged human man, receding gray hairline, nice but simple clothes, and he has a seat across from all of you. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
You are here for the Blackstaff, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great house you got.
Thank you.
Very impressive fireplace.
Thank you. I am contacting you about a matter of some import. There was a tome in my possession until recently called the Celestial Codex. It's a book about the stars and the things that live among them. A friend of mine, Marcos, absconded with the book. And I'm concerned. It's not usual behavior for Marcos to steal something that belongs to someone else. And the book has information that could be dangerous in the wrong hands. I'm worried. I'm worried about what may have prompted Marcos to do this. I'm worried about what he may do with this book. I had hired a group of mercenaries led by someone named Ahlorah Lionheart to travel to Marcos's home outside of town, Delphi Mansion, and find out what happens and retrieve the codex. Ahlorah and her team are now deceased. I learned
Like
this.
on a separate mission, or
No, on this mission. I learned this through a divination spell. And so I contacted the Blackstaff. After all, it is his duty to look into magical dangers, and I fear that the Celestial Codex presents exactly that.
your guy Marcos,
Marcos, yes.
Marcos. Can he read?
Yes.
Okay, so he can probably read the book he's got.
It would be foolish of him to steal it if he could not.
Well, unless he wanted to sell it.
That's true.
He is not
We went to-
wanting for money. I do not think
Oh.
this is his motivation.
How long have you known him?
Quite a long time. At least a decade, if not more.
Is he also like a? Sorry, maybe I'm assuming things. A devout person. Just looking at your fireplace again.
I've not known him to be devout towards the gods. Rather, he has always been... He's been in tune with astrological theories. Attempting to divine truths about individuals based on the stars and the planets.
Eek.
This book, it came into my possession some time ago. I can't recall when exactly, but I found it interesting, but does not connect directly with sort of my fields of interest. I do like learning new things. So it was interesting to me, but not the most important book in my collection to me. But I've looked through it, and there are some dangers there. In the hands of someone who perhaps has made contact or wants to make contact with an entity from beyond the stars. This book could have things in it that could aid in that.
When did Marcos know you had the book? When did he see it for the first time?
Well, it would have been probably a month or two before he stole it.
And he always seemed interested in it, or was this just a recent development?
He was interested in it, of course. I mean, he's, like I said, he appreciates astrology. And so a book about celestial bodies would, of course, interest him. And he's looked through it. here before. But I never had the slightest hint that he would steal it. And he knew that if he wanted to look through it, he could just come ask to look through it. I mean, it's not like we were strangers. We've known each other for quite some time.
Does anyone
What?
else know you're in possession of this? Well, you were in possession of the book.
I mean, it's not a secret, but you know, I also don't know how many people have like a list of all the books in my library.
Okay.
Oh. That'd probably be smart. I should do that. When did he take it?
Well,
Like yesterday?
no, he absconded the book 5 days ago. About. I sent Ahlorah and her compatriots out 2 days ago, when I discovered it was missing and learned that it had been Marcos that had stolen it. And then I learned they were dead yesterday and put in a request, and here you are today.
Great. So you want the book. What
I
about
would
Marco?
I would like the book if I am worried about Marcos. If possible, I would like you. I can't imagine why he would have stolen this book, but if there is something wrong with him, I would prefer you find a way to help him than harm him or put an end to him.
Of course.
But I also understand that I could be worrying over nothing. But if my fears are founded, if there is some entity from beyond the stars that Marcos has succeeded in making contact with, it may be too late. I do not know.
The fact that the people you hired are now dead is a pretty good indicator something's going on.
We will do everything we can to make sure we can get him back safely. If necessary, we will use lethal force.
Very well. That is that's all I can
That's a
expect.
Rodax guarantee.
That is all I can expect. Well, I don't know particularly what this sort of deal is with paying with your payment, but I am prepared to offer 250 talents to each of you for successfully taking care of this matter.
Oh wow.
Gee.
That
Goodness.
is most generous.
Well, the least I can do.
And you have no clue where he went, right? You have no idea where he might have run off to.
Well, I sent Ahlorah and her compatriots to his home, Delphi Mansion. It's located near Waterdeep Forest outside of the city. If you travel, it shouldn't take you too terribly long to get there. Perhaps day travel to get there would be my guess.
Whole day of walking.
Could we rent a buggy or a horse? Or both?
Well, that I suppose so. That would, I'm sure, be in your purview as deputies of the Black Staff to requisition that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, there's probably like a
Okay,
department we
probably
can go to about that.
Yeah.
We
We
probably
can
have.
pretty much do anything we want. That's right.
No,
We forgot.
no, we can't think like that. Let's not.
Well, at any rate, you should be able to find what's here, and he gives you more specific directions on how to get there. I assume that is where he has returned to. He has a home in the city, of course. Most countryside nobles and wealthy folks do. But Marcos, in particular, prefers to live outside of the city. Makes it easier for his stargazing, he's always said so.
Is there anything that like drives him crazy? Like a pet peeve?
Oh, it's an odd question. Do you mean in general or
Yeah, in general. Like people that don't stop talking.
Or whistling.
Water rings on a table.
I confess that perhaps my biggest pet peeve is when someone uses the wrong there.
That's fantastic. I was wondering about them.
What?
About Marcos. What his
Marcos.
pet peeve is.
Yes, what I asked
What's his
what's
pet peeve?
his pet peeve? Oh, I see. I'm
I'm-
sorry, I
thank
thought
you
you were
for
asking for
sharing with
my
me.
pet peeve.
I really
You know,
appreciate you sharing that little
There
bit with
as
me.
in place, there as in people, and there as in they are. There's very different things, and it annoys me when people use them the wrong one. I apologize. I thought you were asking what my pet peeve was. Marcos's pet peeve, though. Marcos's pet peeve is when anybody tells him that astrology is bogus.
Hmm.
Sure.
Got it. Astrology is bogus.
What's his astrological sign?
Now you're gonna make me have to look up what astrological signs exist in this world.
Are there really?
I don't know if there are. I'm gonna find out.
Someone's done it.
I'm sure someone has done it.
I saw there's a ranking of all what of the zodiacs are the classes in D&D.
Aries is definitely a fighter.
Aries is a ranger, and
I disagree.
I agree.
I disagree.
I'd probably agree. I don't know.
He was born under Belnimbra's belt.
Of course. Okay, that makes sense.
Ooh. Yeah, that
Classic.
tracks.
Belnimbra's belt.
They love to thieve.
But also good
Sure.
listeners.
Great listeners.
Yeah.
Yes.
And historically very into astrology. More than any of the other signs.
Well,
It counts for something.
you know, perhaps it was destined from birth then.
All right.
Is there anything else you need from me before you depart?
I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you
Team.
again.
Okay, no. Team's good as well.
Ooh, any snacks for the road?
I'm sure you can requisition those from your boss as well.
Okay. That might be nice. But you're right. Thank you.
Thank you. And with that, you
Any
all
small
depart.
knickknacks on the way out that I can try and swipe.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Do
I mean,
What about those things on the mantle? One
Do
of
I
those
see this?
shovels?
you are like way too short to reach those things on the mantle. Go ahead, make a well, I guess make a sleight of hand check for me, and then opposed by Cory, you can make a perception check to try to catch him doing it.
Right,
Or if
using the
anybody's
poster.
passive perception is higher than his sleight of hand check, you notice it.
It'll happen. 13.
Oh, I
Mm.
notice it.
My pass is 15.
My perception check was a 13.
Okay, so you all see
I just
Teadore
turn
like
around and go back.
Can
Just
I
like-
pick him up? Right?
you're trying to get something from the mantelpiece? This dude's still in the room. You're gonna steal a religious item off his mantelpiece with him watching you?
It looked dirty.
Can I try to grab Teadore and just kind of swoosh him out of the room?
Sure, easy enough to do, I will say. Unless Teadore, you really want to oppose athletics this.
No.
It's okay, buddy. We'll find some snacks outside.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Can I climb under Cory's shoulder? How tall is Cory?
I'm 3.5 feet.
Yeah, more than twice your height.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure. I'll try it here for a little bit.
I have +4 athletics. I'm sure I'm strong.
Yeah, it's not so much a question of like, because Teodore's literally a raccoon. So like, easy enough, like weight-wise to handle. It's more like, there's just not as much room up here as on Krug's shoulder, Teadore.
Right.
You should try working out more. I think Krug works out.
I work out too.
Oh.
I'm
Krug,
just smaller.
Krug gets their shoulders width from digging ditches and graves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I just plant things and clean up the water and take out trash.
Are
I
we
think
walking?
Krug has a cooler
Yes,
job
I
than me.
assume you guys are
He
walking.
does.
Do I see a stand that seems to be selling like really long wraps? Like really, really long scarves? Or-
I think easily
Like a
enough.
Subway.
I think easily enough you can find a store that sells like scarves or something on.
Okay, but I need like a really long scarf.
Yeah, they can
Okay.
hook
Tie
you
2
up.
scarves together.
Yeah, tie them together.
All right, how much does it cost to buy 2 scarves?
How much does it cost to do that? That's a great question. You think?
I need
You
something
think-
that's like
you
twice
know.
my body length.
Also, what is the astrological sign of the merchant selling the scarves?
God
Could you give us
damn
that
it.
as
No,
well?
I'm not. I'm
Once
not
This is
gonna
our
make
new
you-
question to
tell
everyone we meet.
Then we probably will be able to find out.
Yeah.
Ben, can you send a link to where you got that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll have to pull it back up.
Yeah, we'll do
Hold
some of the
on.
work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to know
Um,
what I want to know what Bowman's astro sign is. So
Do you know his birthday?
I didn't know
Um,
his birthday.
Great. 2 scarves, 2 long scarves is gonna be half a talent.
Oh,
Oh. How does that? Would you rip it up?
No, like there's
Assuming they get changed.
coins. There's
There are
yeah.
years. There are coins.
You
in
know
this
how,
game.
like, if you pay with $1, they'll give you 2 quarters back?
I didn't know there were coins.
That's fair.
okay.
They went from gold to straight paper money. Nothing
Okay.
in between.
Nothing in between. I'm not gonna verbally tell you how to do this because I don't actually know how to do it, but I'm gonna make one of those like baby carrier things out
Make
of
a
the
baby
scarf
Bjorn.
so that I can put Teadore on
Okay.
my front.
Go ahead. We're gonna call this a what stat is it for making a baby Bjorn out of
A
scarves?
cute stat.
Can little Maurice give a hand because he has,
Yeah.
leatherworking tools, smith tools, thieves tools, tinker tools, like every tool.
Yeah, Maurice can absolutely help. So roll with advantage, Ahlorah. I guess intelligence to figure out like how to wrap it.
Okay.
How to swaddle your raccoon.
I guarantee that is a blog post.
Okay. 18.
We'll say that's good enough. You make a little Bjorn for
Oh,
Teadore.
And I will put Teadore facing out so that he can see.
I do appreciate that.
Great.
Although it
And-
does feel
but it-
slightly like I'm your shield.
It's very much a tight fit. Like you're sticking out like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And then
So
I
glad
have
you
whatever gear Teadore had attached to my gear.
Oh my god. Okay. Yep. Excellent. So you guys do that. Are you gonna try to get a carriage or are you just gonna walk there?
We should get a carriage, right?
Can
I mean,
anyone
it's really
drive
free for us.
a carriage?
Do bikes
I can probably
exist?
Right.
provide it for a work trip or be
A
reimbursed.
Bicycles do exist, yes.
Should we get
There you
bikes?
go.
Do we tandem bikes?
Yes.
In tandem bikes.
No.
They're
Oh my
branded.
god, those tandem branded bicycles would be so fucking
Yeah.
funny.
There's just a bike shop that has like crappy off brands.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like in tandem.
Are you gonna go request bikes from Amos or are you going to
Yeah.
just go
Yeah,
find them?
we don't need to spend our old money. This is company
Yeah,
time.
Right.
this is work.
Sure.
We can take bikes that people aren't using.
No, we'll go. We can
Oh.
ask for them
So
legally.
Yeah, let me down. I'll go.
You're staying here.
You go to the Sapphire Spire and talk to Amos, who gives you a writ that you can exchange at a nearby bike shop to get bikes. We don't have to roleplay this unless you really want to, but you go pick up bikes.
I
I
would like
also
to buy
get some
one.
seeds.
Well, the writ gets you these bikes. They're just yours now. You're not renting
sweet.
them. So
Cool.
Can I also buy some
what?
seeds for Teadore?
you sure, yeah. Yeah, you're also given, we'll say Amos also gives you rations.
Snack voucher. Oh, rations. Boring.
But you can also go buy, yeah, like more tasty snacks if you so desire.
I can also make things taste good.
How?
It's like the first trick I learned.
Hmm.
Here,
Like
this
garbage?
leaf- Yeah, hold on. Ahlorah, can you get that leaf on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this leaf, I'll prestidigitate it. It now tastes like a cupcake.
Can I try it?
Eat it.
I'm gonna eat it.
Tastes like a cupcake.
Oh,
It still has the consistency of a leaf, but it tastes like a cupcake.
that's amazing.
Crunchy.
Now roll to see if you're poisoned, because that leaf was on the ground.
In an industrial city.
It's fine. I'm sure that wildlife isn't polluted here.
Ben rolled.
I did roll.
You will find out the
The
results
wildlife
later.
isn't polluted. There are just two talking animals. as your
Yeah.
best friend.
Yeah. With that, you depart on your bicycles out the city and go on a little bicycle road trip.
Hey,
Very
DM,
intimidating.
Yeah.
Oh, de France.
DM, you need to make an item for a bike, a custom item, so that we can add it to our inventory.
Just add a custom item that says bicycle to your
You should
inventory.
make one that has stats and stuff.
Well, for now, just add a custom item to your inventory that's a bicycle.
I'm just gonna add a horse amount and just kidding.
And then
Name
name
it
it
Call it
bike.
bicycle.
Bicycle.
uh,
Why does your bicycle have 12 HP? Oh,
well,
So we
It's
got
really
we
hard
got
to
3
destroy.
bikes. Right?
yeah, you got 3 bikes, I assume.
So the next time we need bikes and when Krug is back from their coffin making,
Well, I'm
a lot of people died.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Busy day.
Well, Amos will probably write them a thing.
Oh,
Right.
right.
What is
So-
our plan? Is our plan to just like knock at the door and like ask questions, or are we sneaking in because the last group didn't last very long?
Sneaking
That's a good question.
probably right. I mean, we should see the place first. Do a little recon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, this is only my second time in the. Did we sneak on that first one?
I tried to sneak. It didn't go very well.
Oh,
We were pretty loud.
My tail got in the way.
well, we have a lot of metal in the party,
That's true.
so that could be why.
I don't know who you're talking about. Ha ha.
At this
Oh, that's creepy.
Wait, Maurice,
Yes.
here's an idea. What if you just left? Like you could definitely go sneak into this house unnoticed without your whole getup.
Yes. That could be an option.
But then if you're caught, that would be bad because you don't have everything.
That would be bad. Does anybody have a way to talk to other people?
I do.
Okay.
I'd like another language.
No, like,
I can cast message.
Oh,
yeah, like,
I thought you meant
Oh.
like social skills.
I know. I was like, I could probably figure something out.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
at around this time, you've been journeying, and you feel like you're getting pretty close. Now you've been journeying for most of the day at this point. And you feel like you're getting pretty close. Sun is starting to get lower as you're all like talking about like options in the plan. And as it does, a ray of sunlight shines down on a tree stump by the side of the road, and the disembodied head of a human woman appears above the stump and
Oh my God.
says, "My name is Ahlorah Lionheart.
Oh,
My companions and I died trying to retrieve the Celestial Codex.
What?
Heed my words, lest you too fall prey to the dangers of Delphi Mansion. Marcos is using the book to conjure an otherworldly being not meant to exist in Faerun. Meanwhile, his purple-robed cultists busy themselves with eldritch experiments. Beware creatures that look like puddles of eyes and mouths. Beware the thing that has hooks for hands, and beware the mansion itself, for it transforms strangely. Most of all, you must stop Marcos before it is too late. My companions and I had a camp on a bluff due south of the mansion. If you go there first, you'll find a backpack containing a map of the mansion and some notes we acquired from a dubious source. These might be of help to you."
How are you doing this?
Not intentionally.
it's responding.
I look, I don't know what the
What
deal
the
is here.
fuck?
I don't know
Are
what the
you
deal
a
is here.
ghost?
I think so.
Are you haunting this tree stump?
No, I just feel this duty like I have to warn people about Delphi Mansion, okay?
Okay, can you...
Forever?
Until my business is resolved, I guess.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Super
That's
appreciate the heads up,
Yeah.
guys. We need to turn around.
Heads up, Taylor.
What?
That is
Ahlorah, turn the bike
rude.
around.
She is only ahead.
Yeah, so we can outrun her.
I'm
Hey,
not going to attack you. I'm
Ahlorah?
ahead.
Where is your old camp?
It's
Due south?
due south.
Okay.
Yes. There's a
Sorry, you were saying a lot of things, and it takes me a little while to
sure.
process.
I understand. Bluff due south of the mansion.
Bluff due south of mansion. Okay. I don't have a pen and paper with me, so I have to like repeat
I do.
things over and over. Oh, hey. Okay,
Here.
and I'm gonna use your head.
Ooh.
That's a little-
That's kind of feels nice.
God.
Thank
Sorry,
you
you
for
said
the
puddles
warning
of
and the help.
eyes.
Of course.
Sorry about your head
Yeah.
and the ghost, but we'll figure it out.
Mhm. How many years had your troop been doing stuff for hire?
On and off for about 5 years or so.
Oh no, okay. That
Ooh.
does not bode well for us.
Nope.
We mostly did like small jobs like, bodyguard and whatnot.
Well,
We
considering
didn't think that we were going to run into strange monstrosities when we were sent to retrieve a stolen book. That's not necessarily something that you assume is going to happen when you are sent after some rich guy who stole a book.
sure.
That's
Hey,
fair.
so what do those puddles do?
Of eyes?
Creatures, they look like puddles of eyes and mouths. They
Mm-mm.
gibber disturbingly.
So earplugs.
Mm.
I have no clue if that would be.
But like, do they swallow people? Is that how you lost your head or body?
I don't actually remember my head being separated from my body, but I assume it was, or
That's nice.
I would be, one
Whole.
thing. Yeah.
Well,
On a
thank
scale
you.
from like your best friend to like a person that just won't shut up, where do you rank these like gibbering things?
Oh, I mean, the noise is ceaseless.
So it could drive you crazy.
Yes.
I like
Well, maybe we should grab some grass to stuff in our ears. Or sap. Does that work?
I
I
have
don't want to
earplugs if you'd
I
like.
think you should try
do?
that.
Yeah.
I, again, don't know if that would work.
Did you try it?
No, I
Hmm?
suppose not.
All right, what earmuffs can we make in the wild? We have Muris.
Moss.
Anything. Moss, like grasses, you can bend over the top.
Twigs.
We can do this. Let's make some nondescript audio headphones.
Not just script audio headphones.
Yeah, you can, sure. Well, you can you can do your best job at it anyway. I guess this is also an intelligence check from everybody who's attempting it.
Great. I'll temporarily
That's a
untangle myself from
3.
Ahlorah.
That was a 24. Nope. That was a 22.
16.
16.
All right, 22, 16, 16. I think those are probably good enough.
So mine just suck.
You're what? You're 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got like 2 like clumps of moss, but you can't like get them into your ears.
No, I have one blade of grass in each ear.
Yeah,
I'll be fine.
yeah.
I can't be charmed, so
Well,
they're not cute.
with that, you
Bye, Aura. Thank you.
Have
Yep.
fun on the stump.
Oh,
Maybe
Fine.
you'll
I wish them
join me
well.
if it goes poorly for you, but I
Oh.
hope not.
Great.
Oh,
I
okay.
hope
I
that's
also
not a promise.
Stump life doesn't sound great.
Well, you know how it is. Anyway, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, you guys make your way to
Due
the
south.
camp. Yeah, you find this little rise that has sort of a drop off of a bluff, and you can actually see Delphi Mansion, sort of in the distance, like nestled in the trees. Looking around the camp, you do find the map and notes that Elra had mentioned. So first, allow me to send you the map, and then I will read you the little notes that you get. If it'll ever let me do this.
Sure. So we really do want to move forward with this. We don't want to turn around gibbering puddles
Getting
of
250 talents.
This is our job.
yeah.
Teadore, did you really want a job?
You know, now that you mention it,
One.
not quite
mo-
sure.
One.
I think I'm more interested in, getting stuff out of this.
Oh.
One moment. Let me just take this off. And Muris opens his hatch. All right. So what's the plan? Am I going in naked?
Is that what you
Well-
call it?
What else? What do you call when you're not wearing your suit?
That's a good point.
Just natural raccoon.
Fair enough. So
I like this map.
Yeah, Ben, did you draw this?
No.
This is beautiful.
Did you draw this? No. It's beautiful. Oh, I like this beneath the house with this spooky triangle. I don't like that.
Door, window, chimney. Ooh.
Rokumar.
So we need to get to the
Oh.
basement and go down, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Maurice, how confident do you feel? Can you move quickly enough? You cover a lot of ground.
I am a mouse. I'm pretty quick.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not me making my way in. It's me making my way back out. I don't know if you know this. Mice not generally accepted by most people. Okay.
Okay, but aren't mice supposed to be like sneaky and stealthy?
Allow me to quickly share with you, because the physical stats that we're working with without the suit, which are just the physical stats of the rat, because there is no stat block for mouse. But those are the physical stats without the suit.
Oh, I thought Dex was going to be higher.
Nope.
So this is not a good idea. I
Yeah,
feel like
someone's-
looking at the map and seeing how big the actual mansion is. I mean, when they said mansion, I should have thought that it would be big, but I was thinking like a shack. So like there would be less room to cover. But now that there's so much space, I feel like we should just tackle this together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am kind of stealthy.
I think I have advantage on stealth.
Or
What
you
else
have
is stealthy?
disadvantage.
You have disadvantage on stealth, probably,
Me?
from your paladin armor.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
naturally stealthy. You can attempt to hide even when you are obscured only by a creature that is at least one size larger than you.
Yeah, that doesn't give you advantage on stealth checks.
Right. But I'm naturally stealthy.
Well, next to stealth, does it have a D or an A?
Or nothing.
Or both?
Next to stealth, it says, hold on, let me navigate because I'm in mobile mode.
Half mode. I'm in Mo.
Mo. Stealth. Hey. Yeah, there's a disadvantage there. But I'm naturally stealthy, so I could just hide everywhere.
It basically means because you're small, you can hide behind people. That's what that means.
Perfect.
So
So an advantage.
No.
Great.
Because I'm small.
It just gives you the shield buff when you hold someone else in front of you that's bigger than you.
Do I have a disadvantage because I'm wearing so much stuff?
Yes.
Yes.
So, do we think we should just come through the front door, the back door, the several side doors? No,
Is
no,
there a
not side
window on the
doors.
side?
Those are windows.
Those are windows.
What does the perimeter of this building look like?
Yeah. So the mansion, it's a 3-story mansion that stands alone in a clearing. It has alabaster walls. You can see it from here. It has alabaster walls, windows on all 3 levels, and a closed double door on the ground floor. The area around the mansion seems unnaturally quiet. Like, as you have gotten close, the sound of like wildlife has ceased. It's
Ugh.
still. And you didn't notice it at first, but now that you're really like trying to scope out the mansion, you notice it.
Teadore. Question for you. How good at digging are you?
Probably pretty good. I don't know.
I'm going to stop you right there real quick, friend. What about just going through the window because we have a password for that?
Because we have a password for that?
Yeah.
What's the password?
Coco. Mansion windows can be unlocked using the password Croculmer. Says it in the notes that we got, that I'm holding. Here, look. And I'll show you the notes that are in the chat.
Oh. Huh.
We'll just say that it's plan B. You know?
Okay, plan B is digging in.
No, plan B is the windows.
Okay. Ahlorah, what are your thoughts? Should plan A be the windows or the digging? What do you think?
Time-wise, probably the windows.
What's the word again?
Croculmar.
Do we have to say it correctly?
I would assume so.
Well, let's say it one more time.
Croculmar.
Croculmar.
You're putting some emphasis.
Kadrokul Kumar.
Crocumo.
Crokumar.
Kokomo.
Croculmar.
Crocarmar.
My
It'll
God.
probably sense what we're meaning.
Yeah, we get this.
It's like an Alexa.
So what's the plan?
Window. Let's go to the window, and should we go to this third
Yes.
floor to try to confront him? Because if we go down to where the crystal thingies are, I'm not sure we know whether we should destroy those or what. Because
Did
what
we
if there's a
read
certain
these
way we have
notes?
to destroy them?
Yeah. And also, if he is in the basement, then that's like, I feel like the crystals are power sources.
Right.
So we don't want to be too close. But I do kind of want to like see if we can find anything. Like if there's anything important.
So why don't we go?
First couple.
Which
floors.
window?
That was going to be my question. Which window?
Not
By
from
the
the front.
staircase.
Yeah, I like that idea. We could go to the one that's right underneath the staircase on the first floor, or to the right.
Yeah, we can skirt around to the left.
So the window by the spiral staircase.
Mhm.
Okay. Great.
Are there multiple staircases? Oh, there
Well,
are.
there's the ones in the front foyer.
Um,
If we do the one underneath, I feel like that puts us in like this kind of empty room, which might be good.
Yes. I
Yeah.
do want to peek in through the
Yeah.
window.
Yeah,
See if
you
there's
guys make your way around to the window next to the spiral staircase.
yeah, just let me.
Go
raccoon.
ahead and make a perception check for me to see if you see anything in this room.
Oh, could have been better.
That was the 13.
8.
You guys don't see anything beyond other than a plain
9.
room.
It's all clear. Got Kokomo.
Crocoolmar.
As soon as Ahlorah says the word, the window swings outward towards you all, and you may enter the mansion. Yeah, you guys enter into this room, or I guess the window's open, so you don't have to enter immediately if you don't want to.
I'm gonna listen.
Make a perception check.
That's a 6.
And I'm helping her. Look.
Sure.
Good thing she
That's-
said listen.
Oh,
And I'm helping her listen by being very quiet.
that's a 12.
As you sort of like poke your head in through the window and like listen like quietly, the only thing you notice is a cold wind descending down the staircase in the tower.
How do I know it's cold?
Like you've stuck your head into the window to listen, and it feels cold as this cold wind hits the side of your face.
They
I
have
don't
the AC
remember
going.
saying I was gonna stick my head in, but okay.
I'm sorry, I was assuming that you were sticking your head in to listen better, but silly me.
I
I'll,
think it's safe.
I'll go first.
Well, maybe we have someone smaller go first.
I'm smaller.
How
Technically.
tall is the automaton?
6 foot.
Okay. How tall is Ahlorah?
I will go what? 5'1".
Less conspicuous, less metal.
I feel a bit, I feel like I'm the problem here.
You're not the
'Cause-
problem. I'm also the problem, Maurice. I'm also covered in metal. That's why I'm not going in first.
They
We're
just
like the brawn, you know what I mean?
They just hate
Ahlorah.
our drip.
Can you get me out of the swaddle, please?
Oh, I assumed
go
that
in
you were
first.
already yes.
Yeah. You go in through the window. There, yeah, you see like the window is right next to a wall on off to your right as you come in through the window, and then directly across from a door. And then to your left is the spiral staircase.
I'm gonna listen at the door.
Make a perception check.
Ooh. 18.
You do not hear anything beyond.
Go back to the window. Nobody's here. Come on in.
All right, yeah, you all clamber on into this room.
I'm gonna go slowly open that door.
Okay. Yeah,
If
you
I
go.
can reach the doorknob.
It takes a second, but you manage. You've got a climbing speed, so you can get up there. And yeah, you're able to open the door. As the door sort of swings like inward towards you, you see beyond a rectangular room. At the far end of the room, you see that there are circular pedestals. Oh, sorry. So small circular pedestals are dotted throughout the room. And each one is large enough to hold a couple of drinking cups. You also see in the corners of the room, opposite you, you see on like the east wall, you see there are suits of armor in the corners. And as you sort of like peek through, you can see that there are suits of armor in the corners on the west wall, which is the wall that the door is set into. So you have to like crane your head in to see them. The two closer to you, and maybe it's your imagination, but the two closer to you seem cleaner than the ones at the other side of the room.
Before we go any farther, I would just like to do something to my suit real quick. I'm gonna use my arcane armor, basically making my armor a basically it's my armor is a magical item.
Great.
Same stats and everything, it just is a magical item.
Great.
Oh shit! Yeah, I should buff myself. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Great. Awesome. Anybody going into this next room, or there's also the staircase. So those are your options for going forward right now.
Can I listen for any like footsteps above or below, or just surrounding or whatever? Just a general investigation, or
This would be more
perception.
perception, but yeah.
Is there anything on the pedestals?
Oh, baby, that's a nat 20 plus 5, 25.
25. In the immediate vicinity, you do not hear any footsteps. The pedestals do not seem to have anything on them. They seem to be just sort of small tables, maybe for like entertaining.
Cocktail tables.
Oh, how tall are we talking?
Kind of cocktail tables, yeah.
Oh, okay. Huh. 4 pedestals, 4 suits of armor, 2 of which
So
are shiny.
sorry, I misspoke. I just got the wording
Okay.
confused. There's several pedestals. It's an unspecified number. We'll say
Bunch of pedestals.
6. We'll say 6. It's a pretty large room.
And these are permanent pedestals. They're not like high boys.
I mean, you could go over to one of them and see if they can be moved.
You really want me to enter this room, so
It's up to you.
I will tiptoe my way into the room
Oh, God.
stealthily, keeping an eye on the shiny.
Okay.
At this point, I've also gone over to the door and I am also watching.
Okay. Yeah, as you enter the room, you go over, keeping an eye on these shiny suits of armor in the corners by the door. You don't roll a just roll a d6 for me.
6.
Yeah,
5.
5. Okay. We'll say with a 5, right? You're like, as you like enter the room, you just sort of skirt through the doorway at the farthest possible way to avoid the suit of armor closest to the doorway. I assume because of your,
Innate raccoonness.
innate raccoonness and being nervous about already expressing nervousness about these suits of armor.
Yeah.
You go over to the you go over to one of these pedestals. I mean, it's like Muris said, it's basically a cocktail table. It can be moved.
Oh. I'm gonna climb on it.
Sure, you're pretty small, so it can support your weight, and you clamber up to the top on top of it.
Okay.
While
This-
Teadore's doing that, can Maurice start walking up the staircase?
Sure, you're gonna start going up the staircase.
Mhm.
Yes,
Stealthily
make a stealth check.
with disadvantage. I rolled twice the same number. That's a 8.
8.
Quiet as a
Okay.
mouse.
Climb. Yeah, you make it up to the second floor. You see the spiral staircase continues further up to a third floor. But then you also see on the landing here, there's a doorway that can go into like the rooms on the second floor.
I want to just listen to that doorway to the second floor.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
17.
17. You don't hear anything beyond this doorway. What Ahlorah and Cory, what are the two of you doing, by the way? And then Teadore, I'll come back to you.
I'm back up for Teadore. So I'm just watching just in case. Just so there's a second pair of eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let Ahlorah know that Maurice went up the stairs, and then I'm gonna kind of hang out like midway between, so I can like listen for Maurice if something happens, and then get Ahlorah.
Okay. Teadore, how about you?
Do any of these suits of armors have axes?
Roll another d6 for me.
3.
No, none of them have d6.
Ugh, these are worthless. Okay, are there any doors to get out of this room?
Yes,
Sorry, I'm not-
I apologize. So if you look on the map handout that you got, you're now in like this center room on the first floor.
Oh,
So you've got 2 doors to the north, 1 door on the eastern wall, and then a set of double doors on the south wall. The rooms are not labeled on the map, but you know the based on what you have, you would guess that the doors in the south wall lead back to the entry foyer. You're pretty sure that's what that big room is. Other than that, looks like there's some stuff in the room on the east wall, but you have no clue what, and yeah.
I'll check the northwest door.
North
The new one.
west door. Okay.
If that
Roll
takes-
another d6 for me.
Oh boy. 1.
Ahlorah, yes, for you.
Do any of the art statues look like they have hooks for hands?
No.
Hmm.
Oh, very smart.
Teadore, as you approach the northwest doorway, the handle is on the western side of the door. And so in order to scramble up to get to it, you move within 5 feet of one of the suits of armor. Which causes
It's just a suit of armor.
It's just a suit of armor, which causes it to come alive.
Great.
As well as its compatriot
Oh,
in the other corner. So now there are 2 suits of animated armor. And I need everyone to roll initiative for me.
Being a wizard, Taylor's kind of stupid.
What'd you say?
I said for being a wizard, Taylor is kind of stupid. He's a
Oh.
raccoon. I need to cut him some slack.
Yeah, he
Ooh.
is very smart for a raccoon.
He's incredibly smart for a raccoon. He's ungodly smart. What's everyone's character's sign?
I still have to look. Did they give traits? I didn't look at it.
I don't think so.
No, they don't.
We should make our own.
All right, Ahlorah,
I'll get on that.
24.
Teadore,
14.
Cory,
Dirty 20.
Muris.
15.
All right, well, the good news for you all is the animated armors rolled really low. So Ahlorah will be up first with 24, then Cory with 20, then Muris with 15, then Teadore with 14, then the animated armor. So you've got time before they go. I will say, Muris, you are still up on the second floor at this point, so you have quite a distance to travel to get back, but you can hear, well, you'll be able to hear the fighting start because the doorways are open and the staircase is echoey. But Ahlorah, you're up first. These suits of armor come alive. What would you like to do?
I say, oh shit, and I turn to the one that's, I don't know, the closest to Teadore.
Yep, that'd be the one to the north.
Okay. And I am going to take out my. Well, what kind of? So they don't have axes, but what kind of weapons do they have?
This one has a mace.
Okay.
We'll say.
Okay.
Not going to change the damage they do for statistic wise.
I'm gonna take out my short sword and my rapier
Okay.
and attack with the rapier first, and then
Great. Yeah, pick your attack.
a non-natural 20
Okay. Yep, that hits.
for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the other one does not hit unless a 10 hits.
A 10 does not hit. Yeah, you managed to jab your rapier into like a chink in the armor, and you see like this pulsating, like dark purplish energy shoot out of the crack where you stabbed this thing. Right.
Ew.
Cory, that's you. You hear something happen, and Ahlorah charge through the doorway, drawing her weapons.
You hear Ahlorah go, shit!
Even though Maurice already heard, I'm still gonna yell up to him and just say downstairs in case he didn't hear. And then I'm gonna start going down. I'm like halfway up the stairs.
Yeah. You can't get all the way. What is your movement speed? 25 or 30?
I believe it's 25.
Yeah, you can't get all the way in on just your base movement. If you want to take the dash action, you can get through the doorway. But then you won't have an action after that.
Okay.
But
Okay. Oh. If I want to do Shield of Faith. Oh, but that's a bonus action. I don't know. Okay, then I will dash to get in the room.
yeah,
And then as a bonus action, can I cast Shield of Faith on myself?
yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Yep. So you're now concentrating on Shield of Faith, giving yourself that buff to your armor class. Great. Yeah, you're in the room. You see that these suits of armor are coming alive. And that's your turn. Maurice, that is you.
All right, couple questions for you. What is
Yeah.
the interior of this building made out of? Specifically, the floors and the ceiling.
In this room, it seems like this tower is mostly exposed like stone.
Okay,
Mm.
but like downstairs, when I was downstairs, was it like a wood ceiling, or was it like
stone ceiling. So this tower seems to be like the exterior of the house is all the same.
No,
You
I'm
would-
I'm not talking about the tower specifically. I'm talking about like the room.
No,
that
no,
was
I know,
in.
but the room that's like attached to the tower is made of the same material as the tower, so it's all
Gotcha, okay.
stone.
Cool. And then in that case, I won't think like Bowman, and I'll run downstairs. I'll take the dash action
Okay.
and just.
You
keep
can't
there.
get all the way into the room where the fighting is happening, but you can get most of the way there.
That's fine. I'll just get to the door frame. Can I get to the door frame?
Well, you're here. You cannot get all the way to the door frame. No.
Okay. Then I'm going to bonus action, Guardian Armor Defense Field, and I'm going to gain 3 temporary hit points.
Great. Excellent. You win
And
armor.
that's
Nice. Great. Teadore, that's you.
Oh boy. So there's one right next to me. Right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Right there. Okay. These pedestals that I climbed up,
Mhm.
how heavy do they seem?
What is the average weight of a cocktail table?
I would say probably around like 15 pounds.
That's what I was gonna say too. Yeah, I'd say probably around 15 pounds.
Well, that plan doesn't work. Great. I'm going to try and jeez. I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna try and kick off this thing because I was probably climbing on it a little bit to get up to the
Mhm.
doorknob.
Yeah.
Kick off of it and with my foot give it a shocking grasp and basically
Great.
like thunder kick it.
Yeah, excellent. Go ahead. Yeah, is that a save or do you roll?
It's an attack.
Great.
13.
13 does not hit. So you mistime the shocking grasp and the kick with your foot. So it goes off just a little bit after you kick off of it.
So it's just a soft ting.
Yeah.
Bzzzt.
Yeah. And then you hit the floor.
Ah, shit, I miss Krug. I mean, what bonus actions do we have? Look cute. That's my bonus action.
Great.
That's me.
It's now the armor's turn. It is going to react to the thing that woke it up. So it's gonna swing out towards you, Teadore. That is a natural 20.
Oh no.
But I'm
So,
cute.
and it gets 2 attacks, but it's gonna make the second against Ahlorah now. And that was an 8. So sorry. The one that hits is gonna go after Teadore. Oh, great. And I just rolled max as well. That's gonna be 14 bludgeoning damage.
Krug.
From that crit.
Krug.
Great.
Are you down?
I mean, physically, yes.
Okay.
Emotionally, yes. Hit points, very close.
Okay.
The second suit of armor is going to move forward and it's gonna go after Cory, we'll say. First attack is a 22 to hit.
Why?
Second attack is also gonna be against you, and that's gonna be a 19 to hit.
Oh my god, yes. Why?
First hit does 4 damage. And second hit does 3 damage. So that's a total of 7 damage.
Ben said no more side quests.
No
What
more.
the fuck?
Also, did you
It's
see
like,
my
I
message in
hate
the
road
chat,
axe.
by the way?
Me?
Yeah. Anyway, check into the thing that I messaged you about. That's the animated armor.
Oh, I
Um,
definitely didn't.
That brings us up to Ahlorah.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did the first time.
Great.
Oof. 14?
14 does not hit.
That's less.
So your blades bounce off this armor. I mean, this is armor. This is a suit of armor. It's going to be hard to penetrate it. Okay. Cory.
Okay, I'm going to hit the shield or the suit of armor. Well, get in front of one of them.
Yeah.
Hit whichever one just attacked me.
Yep.
And I will hit with
If you're wielding your, are you
I
using
know
your,
battle axe. I can just can do that, right?
yeah, if
For
you're
the
using your battle axe two-handed, it's a D10 for damage.
Okay. Okay, we will try that. Ooh, 23 to hit.
23 hits. Would you like to use Divine Smite?
Sure.
All right, go ahead and
But
spend
it takes a spell slot, right?
Yes, it does take one spell slot.
Okay. I will use it once. Divine Smite? Are we sure I have that?
Yes.
Yes.
said-
It's going to be way down at the bottom
not
of your
spell.
actions, and but yes. So that'll
So
add an
it's a-
extra 2d8. But go ahead and roll damage. Your D10 for the battle axe, your 2d8 for the divine smite, and then plus your strength modifier.
Jesus Christ. Okay. That's a lot. Let's see. So 2d8, 1d10. All right, that's 9 for the battle axe.
Okay.
Plus 2 is 11. And then 2d8 for the smite is 5 radiant damage.
Great. Yeah, you take your axe and you swing it hard into the side of this thing, breaking through the breastplate of the armor, and there's a blast of divine radiant light as you do. And as you yank your axe free, you see that dark purple energy pulsating out of this thing, and which is starting to get wobbly, but still seems fully capable of doing its job. Great. Any bonus action from you?
No.
Okay, Muris, it's your turn.
All right. I can enter the room now, correct?
You can enter the room now, yes.
Great.
This room does have a wood floor, by the way, and a wood ceiling. So
Thank you. Thank you. I am going to activate my thunder gauntlets, which is a thing that I now have.
yeah.
And I'm going to two weapon fighting the one that hit Maurice. Hit Teadore.
Okay. Yeah, make your first attack. And I need to.
That is a 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
Wow, holy shit.
It's a suit of plate armor.
Okay. All right. All right. So it takes 6 damage from that. But it also wait. You should. It is now has disadvantage on a target creature that is not me, on attacks. So I'm going to choose Teadore
Oh, thank you.
for that. And then how's it looking, by the way?
So
Oh,
sorry,
good.
could you repeat? I'm just looking up armor as well. So
Yeah.
because how much damage was that again?
6. It was 6 damage.
6 damage, thank you. It still looks like it has a fair bit of fight left in it. I don't think, however, that you apply 2-weapon fighting to the Thunder Gauntlets. Because they don't have the finesse feature.
They
Or the
do
light
not.
feature.
You're
So,
correct.
But yeah, you easy enough are able to go, and a blast of thunderous energy comes out of your fist as you punch it, denting its breastplate. And it's hit with this like shocking energy, which yes, it gives it disadvantage on attack rolls against targets other than you until the start of your next turn.
Oh, it's other
anyone
creatures.
other than you. Yeah, so
Gotcha.
you're the
Okay.
only one it can target without disadvantage.
Great.
So
In that case, that's all I can do. I can't cast mending, correct?
I believe that's
As a
an
bonus
action.
action?
Yeah, I believe it's
Okay.
an action to cast that. Yeah.
All right, never mind. I was gonna see if I can mend the joints of this armor together, but
Yeah, that's not how that spell would typically work, so there maybe would be some finagling there, but
Maurice got a little welder. Okay, that's his
Sure.
how he uses mend.
sure. Sure.
All right.
Look, I'm all for creative uses of spells if you can convince me.
All right. Anyways,
but
that's all I can do.
that's all you can do. Teadore, that's your turn.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Can I get... How far away are both? I mean, the one is right on me, but how far away is the other?
The other one's like probably 10 or 15 feet away from you. So it's not
Am I
within
able
your
to
melee range.
Whirl around to the other side to get them roughly in a line?
Yes, but not without your friends being between them.
Well, how much do I like people?
Because
Yeah.
Krug's not here. I get
Krug's
it.
not here. It's all bets are off.
Okay, well, remember who your cleric is. Just saying.
How many
Well,
of
not your
my
cleric, but your healer.
What was that?
how many of my friends? are between?
Based on the angles, like where the door is, where you all were
Can I get
at the
just
beginning.
one?
I would say that you can basically choose between Cory or Ahlorah.
What a great moment this is. Let me read this.
I have no selling point other than carrier.
Oh, we're good. We're good. I can save you both. Because I'm an evocation wizard.
This is true. You do have sculpted spell.
So I'm going to like pick myself up off the ground. Zip around to the other side.
Yeah, this armor is going to make an attack of opportunity at disadvantage, but it is still gonna try for it as you leave its threatened space. But that's a 7. So
Wonderful. Okay. Keep
so you're good.
Tuck and roll out of the way, and then spin around and make them pretty with fire. Burning hands at... I'm feeling pretty rough. 2nd level.
Woohoo.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throws, and then I will sculpt the spell, all the fire to lick around my friends.
Great. Okay.
Theodore's a firebender.
Well, that's a
Fire.
natural 1 and a 16.
Ooh.
Great. Get on my. The 16 is a success.
Okay.
To remember, I'm not playing Artemis. Okay. 11 points of fire damage on the failure, half on success.
Great.
Am I within? Have I gotten away from from things as melee?
Yes.
I would like to flee to the farthest corner.
Great.
Hide behind a pedestal if possible.
Yeah, you use the rest of your movement to like move across the room as far as you can and get behind one of the cocktail tables.
Great.
All right. It's the armor's turn. Armor number 1. These things now have like their shining metal is now blackened from soot after the burning hands. But the first one is going to attack Muris. It would be foolish to do anything else, although they're not that smart. So maybe one attack against Muris and one attack against Ahlorah. But we'll go with the attack against Muris first, which is a 12 to hit.
Misses.
And then the one against Ahlorah is a disadvantage, which is an 8.
Nope.
Great. Second one is going to continue attacking Cory. That's a non-natural 20 and a 19.
At disadvantage?
This one
That's a
doesn't have
different one.
disadvantage. This is a different one.
Oh, right.
Only
Yeah,
one of them
both
has
those hit.
disadvantage. That's 6 damage on the first hit and 6 damage on the second hit for a total of 12 damage.
Ooh, bye.
Are you down?
I have 1 hit point left.
No.
Oh.
Ahlorah, that's your turn.
Our healer.
Rip.
The one by me hasn't like moved or anything, right?
Not much.
Where's Krug?
It's now been singed.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna keep slashing at it.
Go for it.
16.
That misses.
Nope.
It's not your lucky day.
No.
Cory.
I'm gonna hit the one in front of me with my battle axe. He looks bad.
Yeah, they're both starting to look bad. Yeah.
Okay. This may backfire on me.
Says the healer.
I feel like I should just lay on hands myself, but I'm gonna hit him
Go for
with
it.
my battle axe.
Yep. Make your attack roll.
That's an 11.
11 does not hit. Your
What?
axe bounces off the armor. Muris.
All right. Was there anything else you wanted to do, Cory, before?
No.
Okay.
Run.
All right.
Hide.
I am gonna do 2-weapon fighting again, but it's going to be with my revolver and my sickle. My revolver is going to be my dominant hand.
Okay. Yeah, because you're close range, the revolver will be with disadvantage. But
I'm aiming for the one that's across the room with Cory.
yes,
Is that
but
still
you
close range?
Well, you will still face the penalty because you have an enemy within 5 feet of you.
Okay, cool. I'll take it though.
Yeah.
I hate that this is disadvantaged because I got a nat 20. But I still got a dirty 22.
Okay, that'll hit. Yeah.
It could have been so cooler. I mean, I don't have Divine Smite. I can't add as much pizzazz as I
Right.
used to.
Right.
Ooh, but that is max damage on both die, totaling 16 plus 2,
Wow.
18 damage from the
Great.
revolver.
You shoot, the shot lands like perfectly in like the hole in its visor, and you see this like blast of purple energy from inside this thing's helmet, and it collapses to the ground in a bunch of pieces of armor.
All right, and now I'm gonna sickle the other one.
Yep, go for it.
18.
Yeah,
To hit.
that just hits.
Just as I get out other dice.
That is going to be 4.
Yeah, you jam the sickle into another like chink in the armor, and there's a dark purple light starts coming out of that hole as well.
I would, just for story, I would like to leave my sickle arm just kind of still in there.
Great.
Not necessarily grappling, but just kind of just.
It's just still in the fair enough.
Yes.
Teadore, this last suit of armor is looking real rough.
Okay, well, I'll climb up on a pedestal again.
Yep.
You son of a fucking bitch. Firebolt him.
Go for it.
Nope, 7.
It impacts the wall behind it.
I'm gonna climb down behind the pedestal and hide. Or at least.
This thing is going to, its head is going to like swivel in the direction that the firebolt came from. And now that it's no longer facing the penalty, it is going to attempt to go after Teadore. Doing so, it will be leaving the threatened space of both Ahlorah and Muris. So if the two of you would like to make opportunity attacks, you may.
Come and get me. Come and get me.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
All right. There you go. Hit when it matters.
I got a dirty 20, if it counts, but.
Well, we'll go Ahlorah first.
13.
13 is going to be enough. So you manage to, like, as this thing leaves, you see an opportunity and you, like, jump around it and stab it. Like,
Don't you fucking dare.
And as you do, as you say that, there's blast of purple light from between the cracks in the armor, and then the chest plate, like, crumples up. Yes, Muris.
This is totally not allowed this is not part of the rules or anything. Can I infuse this energy into my sickle? Because artificers can infuse non-magical items with magic.
Sure. What infusion, do you have any infusion spots open? We could use this as flavor for how you infuse the sickle.
I do have 2 slots.
So if you would like to use one of your infusion slots, we can say that this is how you harvest the energy you need to infuse the sickle.
Cool.
Yeah. With that, the 2 suits of armor are down. And the room is once again quiet.
Does anyone need any healing?
You.
I think you do.
I will be fine. Does anyone need any before I heal myself? Teadore, what are your hit points at?
Awful, but I think you're a twinge worse.
How many? Do you want like 5? I can give you 5.
I would take 14 if you have them.
I have 15 points.
Okay, well, let's not
for
take
everyone
anything from you.
Hold
on, who has a potion?
We all have.
Yeah, I will say all of you got your potions like restocked by Enos.
Then I'll take my potion.
Sorry, I forgot to
potion.
mention
What is that
earlier.
2d4?
I believe so. And you can just take the max instead of rolling, as that's
Oh,
the house rule that we've
Okay.
been using. So
what is
So
that?
8.
8 plus
2. I think
2?
it's yeah.
A 10?
10, yeah.
10. Great.
Huh. Didn't notice that.
Perfect.
Okay, that feels
Do we want
much.
to go upstairs?
Yes.
Or do we
do
wanna
that
keep
all
ex-
again?
What?
There are more doors here.
Okay, do we want to keep exploring or do we want to go upstairs?
Let's go find this book.
Okay, let's go upstairs.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
yeah, we want to go to the third floor.
Find the book.
Yes.
Look,
Okay.
I'm not going to take the lead.
I'll take the lead.
Okay. Well, you've been up there, yeah. That
So the plan is to go all the way up to the third floor on the assumption that the book is somewhere on the third floor. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is
I'm
that a
just-
bad
I'm just-
plan?
I'm just trying to be
Can we go to
clear.
the basement?
that is
No.
weird.
No, I'm just trying to be clear about what
With
the
the
plan is.
assumption that the book is
No,
on the
look,
third floor.
Look, I would have said that regardless of where. If you were gonna go into the room next door looking for the book, I would have said the same thing.
You
But
said it with the same tonal inflections as I ask my students. Is that what the answer you're going with?
that's
Final
not
answer?
what I was going for. You guys make your way
Can we
up.
just burn the house down?
I'm not opposed
Like,
to that idea.
burn the book and problem solved.
Listen, after that fight, maybe we do burn the house.
I'll save some fire.
You guys make your way up to the second floor first, and then continue up the spiral staircase to go up to the third floor. As you arrive on the third floor of the tower, you see that rubble lies scattered across the floor, where part of the roof has collapsed, revealing the sky. Perched atop the rubble is a hunched figure wrapped in a cloak. It gazes at the sky, seemingly unaware of you.
I'm going to message the group and just say, what should we do? Want to say hi?
Is it a
set 'em
purple
on
cloak?
fire.
This is a dark blue cloak with gold trim.
Okay.
I'll set him on fire if we want.
Whoa.
Wait, can we message back?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like this is Marcus, so maybe we just ask him what's up.
Sure.
Hey,
That worked out so good for the last group.
Well, maybe they didn't ask it. Maybe they just attacked it.
There.
Okay, out loud, I'm gonna say, Marcus? Marcos?
At
Okay.
this point, the figure turns to you, and you all see this does not appear to be a human.
No.
This is a strange creature. It's got, as it turns, its hood
Oh.
falls away, revealing spines sticking out of its like head. It's got one singular large green eye that takes up most of its face, and sharp exposed white teeth, seemingly no lips.
No hook for hand, so that's good.
This is true. This figure turns towards you, does this with its fingers and says, "I'm not Marcos. Hello.
Who are you?
My name is Zala. Zalamorphous."
Oh,
That-
beautiful name.
That is. Did you get your name from where?
Did you get your name from where?
Waterdeep. I was born and raised in Waterdeep. I know I don't look it, but I am, was human.
Oh.
Were you once Marcos.
No, no. Marcos is the master of this mansion. I'm not. I am not he.
Do you know where he is?
Not really. I don't much care for him. I had been working with him. He's been interested in the stars, and I am a mage who studied the stars and the entities that lived beyond them, and I helped Marcos recently, a week or two or three, or I'm not sure. Recently, I helped him make contact with an entity called Krokulmar. Then this happened to me.
Well, you look cool.
I look hideous, I know it. But if I can just find the answers in the stars, I can be human again.
Wait, there are answers in the stars on how to change yourself into something else?
There must be. Krokulmar came from beyond the stars and turned me into this. The answer of how to turn back must also be in the stars. Yeah, yes.
Well, there's also arcane ways, I think, of doing things.
For more powerful mages than I, perhaps, but not me, not I. It's not within my my limited power.
Has anything
Maybe-
like this ever happened to anyone in your family before?
Oh, and no, I don't believe so.
Because your name, Morphos.
I am aware of the irony.
Okay, I just check it. You know, it could be some like genetic thing.
No, I do not believe that getting transformed into a hideous monster by a creature from the far realm is a genetic thing, but
The far realm like triggered something.
I don't believe
I'm
that is the
spitballing.
case.
Don't worry.
Anyway, you are interested in Marcos. May I inquire why?
We want his book.
Yeah, he stole
have
a
it?
book from a guy.
I don't have the book. No, I don't know what book are we talking about here anyway?
I want to insight check this dude.
Make an insight check.
We've just been spilling our beans. Nope. 9.
Hard to discern much with a 9. This individual seems not entirely all there. Perhaps getting turned into this monstrous creature did this to them. But Zala says, What book are you looking for? I mean, there are many books. You were sent to get one book in particular. What book?
It's
The book on the stars.
Hmm.
it's a tome.
Is it one that be acquired recently, or
Yes, within what, a month ago?
I see.
Less than that?
I see. A week.
Yeah,
would
a
be
week ago.
is the time frame that you're. I see. No, I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with Marcos bringing anything back, but you may want to search his office on the second floor. He may have stored it in there, or his bedroom also on the second floor. As long as you are exploring the mansion, Perhaps you'd be willing to do me a favor of a sort.
What favor?
Depends.
I I I know of a locked secret door down in the wine cellar. I will give you the password to open the door. If you can retrieve from me a map of the Great Snake constellation from the star map room on this floor, if you bring me the map, I will give you the password to the wine cellar secret door.
You can't.
Oh.
You can't get this map on your own.
No,
Teadore, he's
no,
going through a lot.
no. I cannot. I cannot. No, the butler. He'll stop me. No, it must not be me.
We haven't met a butler.
No, I would suspect not. He doesn't stray far from his room up here on the third floor anymore.
It's not a very good butler.
Well, I'm not the only one that was transformed by Prokulmar.
Ah,
Hmm.
So-
So, where is this map? The second floor?
It is here on the third floor. It is
In the butler's room?
in the southwest room. You will find the star the star map room. The room outside of that is the room where the butler is. There's some sort of arcane sigil on the floor there. It was created by Marcos and myself, that admittedly in the attempt to make initial contact with Krokulmar.
Okay.
Did you know that you were summoning
okay.
Prokulmar?
I've spent much of my life's work attempting to pry wisdom from those entities beyond the stars. So yes, but I did not know that this would happen. Krokulmar is cruel. I did not expect. I did not expect this. I don't know what I did to offend Krokulmar, or if he's just cruel.
I'm getting the sense that he might just be a little evil. But yeah, we can get that map for you. A second question: if there were like crystals underneath the house, what's the deal with that?
What
We
are
heard
those
word
for?
that
What
there
them,
might be
what them crystals
something.
do?
I will tell you what I know of the crystals when you retrieve the star map for me.
Okay, fair enough. And just between you and me, you're not gonna do anything naughty with the star map. We're not gonna give you the star map and then something's gonna happen and we're gonna get killed.
No, I'm hoping that the Great Snake constellation has the answer to transforming me back into my previous form. I was a beautiful woman once, and now I'm this thing. I would be human again.
Great
Okay.
Snake constellation?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, we need a map of it.
Great Snake constellation.
Hey,
Alright.
one last thing. What do you know about puddles of eyes and mouths, or people with hook hands?
I don't know where you heard of the butler, but he's the one with the hook hands. The puddles with eyes and mouths. I do not know of perhaps more of Crocool Mars madness has transfigured others as well.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry this happened to you. We'll try to get the map if we don't
Yeah,
die.
you stay there.
Yeah.
Do you have any incredibly powerful items or artifacts that you can just lend us?
No. All I have is my spell book. It is mine. My spell book. I need it for my spells. You see, I can't lend you that.
That's fair. Do you know any of the butler's pet peeves, like whistling or water stains on the table?
Does
They
he have
them
a
there.
they
I did not know the butler all that well. No, so I don't know. But humming and whistling can be annoying, even to the most even keeled of us in the wrong circumstance.
Okay. Well, Zala, I feel like you're going through a lot of stuff right now, and we'll go get the map. Okay, you just sit tight and look at your stars. All right.
Yes. Well, the sun is out, so that's the only star I can observe right now.
Don't
But
stare
when
at
it
it.
Look
finishes,
at that
thought
one.
it was
when it
nice.
finishes setting,
good
I
one.
will continue my
Don't
stargazing. Yes.
stare directly
yes.
at that one.
No, do. It unlocks secrets.
No, I know what happens if you stare at the sun too long, and I've heard tale that certain people with blindness gain a new level of sight, but that is not something I care to experiment with myself just now. Yes.
Okay. Bye, Zala.
She
Do I
turns
see his
back
spell
to the
book?
sky. Zala is holding her spell book.
Yeah, I can't do that. All right. Snake. We gotta find a great snake.
So there is one doorway that leads out of this. There obviously you can go back downstairs, but there's one doorway that leads out of this room.
Okay.
well, we'll go there.
Can I listen to it?
Make a perception check.
19 plus.
You said the
18.
southwest door is the one.
So the room in the southwest corner of the third floor. What'd you say? 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, with an 18, you listen at the door and you hear the tiniest little squeaking noise beyond.
We got squeaking.
Sorry.
Maurice, do you understand the squeaking language?
We're assuming that these are mice.
Oh, I did assume that. I'm sorry. That was my
It
bad.
could be mechanical squeaking.
I'm gonna-
In which case, you might also know what that means.
That's so true.
Can I do like an
Quick check?
animal handling check, or do I know?
Do you know the mice?
Do I know mice?
I'm sure you know them, right?
Oh my god.
That's Greg.
Make a we'll say we'll call it
Do you want me to
make
just do a general
nature check.
perception? Oh, nature check.
make a nature check, we'll say.
Okay. 22.
22.
It's rude for you to assume, but yes, I know these people.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It doesn't sound like mice.
Rats.
22 is quite high. I will say that you do recognize this noise. It sounds like a small creature called a sturge. These are tiny creatures, about the size of a bat. But you know that they've got long like proboscises, and
did we
enjoy
fight them?
sucking blood.
We fought them last camp. Last
Yes. You
Last
did
time.
fight the sturges last
Last
That is
time.
true. So yeah, these are sturges. You know that they are annoying. One good hit will take down a Sturge, so it's not necessarily something you're overly worried about. It would be more of an annoyance than anything.
Is it more annoying than there?
Depends on who you ask.
Well, I'll say to Cory, well, it's not anybody that I know personally, but it is it is an animal, a sturge.
Oh, okay.
You
It
know, those
sounds like
things-
multiple of them listening like closely at the door.
There is a herd of sturge.
Well, we have to go in there, right? There's no other way around.
I mean, yes.
Yeah,
Maybe I
there-
can
yeah.
burn them all.
Yeah, well, Teadore could burn them all.
This is a wooden floor, so
But
Yeah.
he's
Maybe we're gonna
an
burn the house
evocation
down.
wizard, so he can craft his spells not to burn the floor, right?
Well, I mean, I could give it a shot.
I mean, we have to go in there, so we're just gonna have
Yeah,
to go in and be prepared to.
Who's going first? I'll go on the shoulders of whoever's going first.
I'll go first.
Great. Just give me a
Okay.
second.
I
Great.
could carry you. Okay.
So Teodor, are you holding a spell to cast?
No, I'm just because I don't want to blow it.
But
Well, if we do go in first, there's a good chance that within 15 feet there's going to be somebody. Sure, I'm a destructive raccoon. I'm going to hold Burning Hands first level
great.
until something or someone is in range to burn.
Great.
An enemy.
An enemy is in range to burn.
Great. Yeah, you enter into the room first, and you see like these sturges have like gathered around a hole in the ceiling here too. The ceiling hole seems to have like be in the roof between here and the room that you were just in. And as soon as they see you like come in, they like start swarming down. There's a bunch of them that start swarming down to try to attack. So yeah, you can go ahead and let that Burning Hands go. That's dexterity saves.
Yes.
Okay, I just have
Ashes will
to
return.
determine how many of them you are likely to get in that. That's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah. How many of them are there?
There's a total of 8 of them swarming down, but they have very low hit point totals. So this could end before it even begins, really. So I just want to, again, try to get an idea of how many of these you're likely to get. So, and these are tiny, so I actually think you can get all 8 of them
Oh.
as they start swarming in. So let's roll the dexterity saves. Now it still does half damage on a save, right?
Correct.
Just roll damage for me first. I want to find out if it's even
I
worth
did.
me.
It's 13.
Oh, it's not even worth me rolling. It's 2 hit points apiece. Great. You burn
It's
up
just
these
beautiful.
sturges.
Just like little bits of them float down like burning
Yep.
paper all around us.
Yep.
Gross.
Yep. Room is now clear of sturges.
Well, that was easy.
Fire is really a beautiful thing.
Truly.
In this room, you have a pair of double doors to the south, and then you got 2 doors in the north wall as well.
We want to go south, correct?
Yeah, we want to go to the southwest room.
Yeah.
So take the south door.
Yep.
Can I
Uh,
listen?
yeah.
Can I listen at the south door?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I want to look for sigils in the floor. You mentioned something about that?
In the next room, you believe.
Okay.
Zala was saying. 16, did you say, Cory?
Yes.
You don't hear anything beyond the door, but you are concerned. You were
Maurice
told
is
that the
looking-
butler is in this next room.
Maurice, it's nothing personal. I'm gonna get down and be at the back of the crew now.
Of
You're
course.
gonna do a great job up here.
Thank you, fellow rodent.
Thank you. I realized I'm technically not quite a rodent, but our name is too good. So I'm a rodent for you.
Wait. Is it road axes because of the rodents and axes?
100%.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that makes so much more sense. Okay, yeah.
I forgot you
love
were
it.
here for that first.
So,
But she
That
was here
was-
for the second part where
That-
where
that's
you
where we
decided
got
on the
it.
That's
name.
true. That's
I don't
true.
know.
I love
Um,
it when
Cory was just
Zuzu.
happy to be included. Okay.
I love it when Zuzu blacks out.
Honestly. Okay, is there everyone good on health? Like we need to we're ready for this?
How are you
good.
on health?
Yeah.
I'm
Are you
okay.
alive?
I mean, I can lay on hands myself, right? As like an action.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Hey-
I mean, I've half my health, so we're good.
Teadore, how are you on health?
I mean, I'm a little winded, but I think I'm good as long as I just kind of stay towards the back.
Does anybody need
I
another
mean-
potion?
I took
If we have a spare one just rattling around, I'd love to take it. I'm not sure that we do.
I've
Do
got
we
my
each
one.
have one, right?
Yeah.
I have 3 more spells, so I could be okay, but I could
Yeah.
also not be.
Are you going in the next room?
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's go.
I guess so. This
All
is
right.
our job now.
You open the double doors into the next room, and you find a large empty room except for a circle of vile symbols on the floor. Standing in the circle is an 8-foot-tall bipedal creature with 2 long arms, each ending in a sharp hook. The creature wears the tattered remnants of a butler's uniform.
Ah.
As you enter the room, it lets out an ungodly screech.
Luckily, we're wearing earmuffs.
Additionally, as you enter the room, you feel like this powerful, like eldritch energy, like pulse. And you see the doorway around you grows teeth, as do the windows in the opposite wall and the other doorways in this room. And who's the first going through the doorway?
I am.
Okay, Ahlorah, go ahead and I'll have you be the first one to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh God.
15.
15 is a success, and you manage to roll as the door jaws try to bite you, but you manage to avoid it. And with that, I will have everybody roll initiative as this hook-handed thing seems ready to attack out through the doors and windows.
The door reopens, right? It's not just like
Yeah, it
closed.
just bites and then reopens. Real quick.
Okay. It's not like Ahlorah's on her own.
No.
I mean, unless you guys all leave. And then-
Yeah, actually, I realized I don't really need the 250 talents. So
I actually don't need a job.
Ahlorah, that's you.
19.
Teadore.
Natural 20 for 23.
Cory.
16.
Muris.
21.
Okay. Teadore, you are up first.
Oh boy. I'd like to shoot a firebolt through the doorway without entering
Yep.
towards the butler. I don't like him.
Yep. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Just pop him up top. 24.
24 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Great. That will be 1 point of fire damage.
Oh, buddy.
Whatever.
uh,
I'm so fucking cute.
blast of fire shoots out, impacts this thing as it.
Ah.
Maurice, that's your turn.
I'm going to enter through the threshold. Go through the threshold. Roll the
Make a
dex.
dexterity saving throw for me.
18.
18 is a success. You managed to avoid the chomping teeth of the door.
I'm gonna aim my revolver. Can I shoot my revolver? No, I can't shoot my revolver twice.
No.
But I can do revolver crossbow, and that works.
I believe you have a light crossbow, which is still technically two-handed.
Yeah,
You would
that's
need
right.
a hand crossbow.
Why
Or
the
a
hell do they
second
call it-
pistol or revolver.
Why do they call it light? Is it a light crossbow?
That's what I'm saying.
It's ridiculous.
I don't
You know
know.
what? Okay,
Take it up with
I get-
Jeremy Crawford.
I will. I will write to my congressman.
I'm so
Uh,
excited.
I'll do a revolver sickle, I guess.
Okay. Revolver first before closing.
I'm not going to be closing. I'm going to aim for the door behind me, essentially. I assume it's the mouth.
No,
behind
no.
me.
So what I mean is, so you're shooting the butler first and then
Yes.
charging in and attacking with the sickle.
Yes, I guess yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay, the revolver is a 21 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
The butler takes a total of 14 damage,
Great.
Beautiful.
and I'm going to advance forward with the sickle.
Go for it.
That is 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay. Let's see if I got any bonus actions I can do. No.
Okay. Ahlorah, that's your turn.
I am going to. How far away from the butler am I?
How far away from the butler are you?
Yeah.
You just entered in through the doorway, so you're about 10 feet from the butler.
Okay. I'm gonna throw my hand axes at him.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural 19, and I took the thing where I crit on a 19. So
All right. All right.
That's what happens
No.
when we use axes.
Nice.
Road axe.
Road
axe.
axe.
14 points of damage on the first one.
All right. Great.
And a non-natural 20 to hit with the second one.
That also hits.
So that's 6 points of damage.
Great. Cory, that's you. Wait, are you moving or anything, or are you just staying there?
Am I near a window or a door?
I mean, you're near the door that you just came in through, but
I'm gonna step to the side. I don't really want to get any closer to the
Okay.
butler,
yep,
but
that's fine. Okay, great. Cory, that's you.
Okay, I'm gonna enter the door, and my dex save is 17.
That's a success.
And I'm going to move up to the butler and use my battle axe. I have a question. Isn't a battle axe a simple or martial weapon?
I believe it's a martial weapon.
Oh, cool. Okay. Sweet. That's a fun tool for later then. All right, I'm going to hit with my battle axe. No! That's a 6. To hit.
6 does not hit, unfortunately.
Cool. LOL. Laugh out loud. Cool.
It is now the butler's turn. And it's gonna like lash out with its hooks and attempt to hook both Muris and Cory.
Oh, the hooks.
Is
The
Maurice within
hooks.
5 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, those are not good rolls.
Good.
Good.
That's
Good.
okay.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
14.
fine.
Have to
Actually.
be good then.
14 against Maurice, 8 against Cory.
And this armor class?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a miss.
You both like dodge out of the way as these hooks like come up, trying to like get you in like the midsection. Great. Top of the initiative order, Teadore, that's you.
Oh boy. Well, clearly my fire. There's probably a bunch of people in the way anyway. I probably hit my friends. Well, I was saving this. I was saving this for Krug, but I'll just pull out a dirty pretzel, nibble it in Krug's honor,
Mm-hmm.
and I will
He's not dead.
say, Maurice, you ready to actually, yeah,
What?
Maurice, you ever wonder what it's like to be big?
I am big.
Yeah, get bigger. And I'm gonna cast Enlarge on Maurice.
Yeah.
Now Maurice grows to be a large.
Yeah. I think just for the fun of it too, Maurice, you are now like from like the eye holes in the helmet, you were like having to look up at the hooked horror. But now you are now a large size creature. You are now the same height as the butler. But from your perspective, nothing has changed because not only did the suit grow, but so did Maurice inside the suit. So,
so small.
for the duration of the enlarge reduce spell, obviously the suit is now large, but Maurice himself has now shifted from a tiny creature to a small creature.
Growth spurt.
I'm a dog-sized rat
Yep.
mouse.
God.
Yeah.
that's terrible.
Yeah, small dog, but yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Your weapons also have an additional D4.
Damage or to a hit?
Damage.
Which
And it just says targets weapons, so
yeah,
your
which I
weapons.
believe also includes your thunder gauntlets as well,
Sick.
or lightning gauntlets, whatever they're called.
The Thunder Girls, you got it.
Just call in. All right, you got this. I'm not going through those doors. Good job,
Great.
team. I'll collect your money if you all die.
Maurice, that's you.
All right. Well, I am going to hit it with my Thunder Gauntlet.
Go for it.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
And that is... Ooh, 12 damage.
Awesome.
And
Yeah.
now it has disadvantage attacking everybody else.
Great.
Wow.
Oh, I +4. Sorry, I didn't do the +4.
Or
Is it +4 or D4?
D4.
D4 plus the D4.
Okay. So it's 12 plus 3, 15 damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to bonus action do Guardian Armor Defense Field again and get another 3 hit points, 10 hit points.
Awesome. Ahlorah, that's you.
I guess I have to move up closer because I don't have my hand axes anymore. So I'm going to stab.
Go for it. Make your attack rolls.
The first one does not hit. That was a 10. Second one is a 16.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh wait, that's wrong. 10.
Okay. Great. You swing around to its side and stab into it. Cory, that's you.
Use my battle axe. Which is also not a good roll. What the hell? 13.
13 misses. Great. It's Hooked Horror's turn. It's going to lash out with its hooks towards Muris and Ahlorah. We'll have disadvantage against Ahlorah, but we'll roll for Muris first. That is a 17 to hit.
I don't get a plus to my AC, correct?
Correct.
Then that's a hit.
Okay. So you will take
47 damage. Got it.
you'll take 14 piercing damage as the hook
Ah.
breaks
Oh,
into
that'll have been
the
47.
gears and wires in the midsection of your suit.
Is Maurice within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
Can I use interception so that it reduces the damage by 1d10 plus 2?
Yeah.
wow.
Ooh.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
if that's a
Nice.
reaction, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my reaction.
Nice.
Go Cory.
7. You get so reduce it by 7.
Great. Awesome. And then the attack against Ahlorah is a disadvantage. That is still going to be a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
So you are going to take not as good a roll. 7 piercing damage. As it jams its hook right into your midsection.
Oh,
Great, Teadore, that's you.
Oh jeez.
This thing's looking rough, by the way.
He's looking rough.
Looking rough.
Well, God knows I can't hit anything with my firebolt. I'm going to take that pretzel I was eating,
Mhm.
take another little bite of it, and I'm gonna say, "This is for Krug," and I'm
Not
gonna cast
dead.
catapult on it and
Nice.
zoom it at him.
Nice.
So a dex save.
Dex save.
Hope it works.
Okay. That is a 12.
That is just barely a failure.
All right.
Incredible. Oh. Okay. Dude, where's my other dice? Here we go. That is Jesus hell. That is 16 points of pretzel damage.
Oh my god. Hey, do you know how many hit points this thing had left?
16.
16.
15. You killed it with a pretzel.
yeah.
You send this stale chunk of pretzel through the air. It shoots between Cory and Muris and breaks through its forehead with such force that it's knocks to the ground dead. The butler is no more. The
We
door
didn't want to ask him any
still
questions.
have teeth, but that's fine. Having slain the butler, you now have the other doors in this room to explore, as well as the rest of this house, to track down the missing book and find Marcos. And we will see how that goes.
Why haven't we tried that?
Who knows?
Marcos.
We'll see how the continued search goes next time. So, Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you very soon with the next part of this Gilded City adventure. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.